What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going through my Diary of a Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself book. I believe I got this book in 2014. I was not so really old at that point in time. So yeah, let's just get into it. Book belongs to me. My Desert Island Pics. Now here's a big issue I have with this book, is that at some point I went back through and changed my answers. So like you could see my handwriting that's erased. I don't know what my favorite video games were. I can't really read this. Because I want to say I went back through this when I was like 11. And so it's boring now. One of my fourth favorite songs is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. You can see it, like, one of my favorite songs was Everything is Awesome from the... Wait, that's a game. Wait, I wrote it both in the games and the songs. I remember this page because when I got it, I was Xing out my not answer and checking off my yes answer. So, like, I have a check here and then an X because I said no. There's a check. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And then at some point, like, my grandpa or something was like, that's not how that works. And so I went back through and changed it. Whoa, I peed in a swimming pool. Favorite animal? Dog. What's your favorite color? Blue. Write down 4 adjectives that describe why you like that color. My friend does. What's in your brain? Okay. This, I have a feeling, is going to be a recurring theme for the things that I have not erased from this. New cousin now. I got this book on December 9th, 2014, the day that my cousin was born. So I was writing in this book while in a hospital, like with my cousin, I guess? I don't know. Predict the future. The annoying catchphrase 20 years from now will be kids. Wow. Aliens will visit our planet in the year 2016 and make the following announcement. When our planet will fly around the universe. That's the announcement. And then I wrote, it is 2019 and nothing has happened. Darn, my prediction was wrong. When I'm 30 years old, I will live 1 mile from my current home. Dang. I will have 0 kids and a dog named Danley. I'll be 5'6". Didn't quite make it there. Whoa, my Friends Hall of Fame? Okay, Beckett is in here twice. Oh, because it's people mostly, okay. So Biscuit _ got most likely to become a millionaire and most likely to set a world record. And my grandma is most likely to faint at the sight of blood. And the cousin of mine that was born on the day that I got this book was most likely to accidentally wear pajamas to school as a newborn. that was the assumption I gave him. Okay, sometimes I think I lie, because what's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to someone who wasn't you? And I said that Biscuit _ fell on his face in front of the class. I don't know if that happened. That seems a little, I don't know, that seems weird. Draw your family the way Greg Heffley would. And then I didn't, and then said, sorry, I cannot draw all of my family. My favorites, and my many least favorites. My favorite food was cheese. See, I erased that my favorite TV show is Liv and Maddie. Why would I do that? I should have left that. Oh my god, best Halloween costume? That's when I was Jake from Jake and the Neverland Pirates. I will put in a picture if I can find one. Wow, interesting. So, I put... Wow, this is a very confusing scoop on your classmates with Biscuit _ listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And then, like, my aunt, she's not my classmate. I don't know what age people normally learn to ride a bicycle, but I was in fact 9 years old when I learned how to ride a bike, and I don't know if that's like late or what, but it seems late. Longest amount of time swimming from home, 1 month. That's not true. At that point in time, it was probably like 4 days. Which restaurant do you think makes the best french fries? Old McDonald's. I don't think I understood this one. What's something you tried once but will never try again? And it said make glue. I tried to make glue, I guess. Oh, okay, wait, this is about Biscuit _ how well do you know your friend? Has your friend ever gotten car sick? No. Your friend can be any celebrity. What would it be? Question mark. Where was your friend born? California. That's correct. Has your friend ever laughed so hard that milk came out of their nose? No. Has your friend ever been sent to the principal's office? Also no. What's your friend's favorite junk food? I don't know. Has your friend ever broken a bone? No. When was the last time your friend wet the bed? I also did not have a guess for that. If your friend had to permanently transform into any animal, what animal would it be? I also did not have a guess. Is your friend secretly afraid of clowns? No. Bro, that was literally so boring. My book, I wrote like nothing. First chapter of your autobiography. I was born in poop on poop. I was 11 inches long and 10 pounds. And I looked like a puppy. I spent my first few months doing a lot of pooping and peeing until I was 11 months old and I finally started to poop. From a very early age, I have talent for pooping, but I never really got the hang of pooping. I like to eat poop, but I never could stand pooping. When I turned 12, I started to get really interested in pooping, but I got bored of that when I turned 3. Maybe that's supposed to be in 2. When I turned 2, I started to get really interested in pooping, but when I got bored of that when I turned 3, it moved on to peeing instead. As a little kid, I was brave enough to poop, but I was scared to death of playing. In fact, to this day, I won't go near a play structure. My best friend growing up was a kid named Dude, who now works as a doctor in his house. My most treasured possession as a kid was a Beckett, a biscuit underscore. My best birthday party when I turned 8 was when I turned 8, and I got a new dump truck from Grammy. That's actually pretty real. I do think I got a dump truck from my grandma. My favorite TV show was Jessie, real. And when I wasn't watching television, I would poop and pee for hours at a time. When I was a little kid, everyone always told me that one day I'd grow up to be a doctor. Who knew that I'd actually become a doctor? If you had a tail, what would you do with it? Chop it off. Why would I chop it off? Well, I assume I'm not chopping it off. Alright guys, I think that's the end of my do-it-yourself book from 11 years ago. If you guys like this video, let me know. I'll do more stuff related to Diary of a Wimpy Kid in the future. And if you hated it, I guess you could tell me, but I don't... It's up to you for that. Thank you so much for watching, and please consider subscribing, as I only have, like, I don't know what percentage of viewers are subscribed, because I haven't looked in it like a week, but I bet you it's like 5%, and that's not very much. So if you could please consider subscribing, I'm trying to grow my channel. And that's all. Bye!